This is the Ridge Report, Niagara University's spooky-produced newscast. Get a glimpse into what's happening on the Ridge. Today's stories: Harry Potter Night, therapy dogs, mythical creatures in the United States, stage door, and a very special Ridge Report costume contest.
Welcome, I'm Anna Capello.
And I'm Franklin Heinzman. We're your tacky tourists.
Welcome to our Ridge Report Halloween Spooktacular. It was a magical night at Niagara on October 14th as Harry Potter Late Night was brought back upon popular demand. The NPR was packed as students decked out in Harry Potter apparel put their trivia skills to the test. Prizes including character scarves, hats, jewelry, and J.K. Rowling's newest addition to the Harry Potter saga, The Cursed Child, were given to the biggest Potterheads of the night. With chocolate frogs and butterbeer flowing, any witch, wizard, or muggle would say it was a night to remember.
During this past midterms week, students and faculty were able to de-stress with some furry friends. Therapy dogs came to the third floor of the library on Tuesday and Wednesday to help people relax, even if it was just for a little while. Willow, Rosie, and even more dogs seemed to enjoy the company of the students just as much. Refreshments and snacks were also available for those who attended.
To get you in the Halloween spirit, it's time to discuss something a bit spooky here on the Ridge Report: mythical legends in the United States.
Residing in the woods in some parts of Michigan, Ohio, and Connecticut, the Melonheads were once believed to be children that suffered from hydrocephalus, which is a condition where there is too much cerebral fluid in the brain, leaving them with ginormous and hairless heads. These children had horrible experiments and trauma from insane asylums they were in, so they killed the doctors and escaped, and now they are in search for food wherever they can find it.
On November 1966, in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, two couples spotted a large white creature with glowing red eyes when driving around at night. The couples described it as a large flying man with 10-foot wings. This sighting gave rise to the legend of the Mothman, a flying man that terrorizes citizens in Point Pleasant and also allegedly collapsed the Silver Bridge, killing 46 people. Residents of the area to this day believe in the Mothman and even hold an annual Mothman Festival every year. 2 books and a movie have been produced about the mystery of the Mothman.
Now here's Justin Pope with an eerie story about our very own so-called haunted campus.
Hello there. Welcome to Justin's Trivia Corner. In celebration of the Halloween spirit, we'll be calling this bit Justin's Ghost Story Corner. And of course, our trivia will always be about Niagara University. So today, we'll be discussing the haunting of Clay Hall. Get ready for a spooky story. For those of you who don't know, Clay Hall was first constructed back in 1860 as a seminary building. At this time, Niagara University was an all-boys school. In 1864, the building caught fire, and it burned to the ground entirely. Within the building was a student who is said to have been trying to save a piece of furniture from the blaze. This student's name was Thomas Hopkins. It is said that he could be seen from the top floor's window as he cried for help. Now, after Clay Hall has been rebuilt several times, it's been rumored that Tom Hopkins can be seen roaming the halls. Several students have reported sightings of him throughout the years. And now you know. When someone brings up the legend, you'll know exactly who they're talking about. And who knows? You might have an extra roommate you weren't aware of. Have a happy Halloween.
Niagara University Theater's second show is close at hand as students prepare for the premiere of the groundbreaking play Stage Door. The show, set in the grand old 1930s, focuses on the trials and tribulations of the acting profession. With its large cast of characters, the play offers new viewpoints on the roles of gender and sex, while commenting on the thin line between live performances and film. This is one show that will certainly brighten your perspectives on acting and the emotion those actors you love on television have to go through.
Terry Randall is an actress living in New York City in a boarding house full of other actresses. Trying audition after audition, she spends days sitting in offices just waiting to be seen by one person, and she is very determined to get on that stage. Terry is very similar to me in a lot of different ways. It's very easy to tap into the role of an actress while being an actress. The struggle of being turned down and constantly auditioning and auditioning and auditioning and never really getting the recognition all the time, or not having a very successful time with it, that's very easy to adapt to. And then the vibe of the whole boarding house is very similar to living in the dorms with all my friends. The way we act today is completely different from how we would act in 1937. So realizing that not all of my reactions would be the same as hers was a big challenge, because we are so similar, finding the differences.
I play Keith Burgess in Stage Door. Keith is the sort of love interest for Terry Randall. Keith's sort of overall thing is he's the kind of predecessor to the 1950s beatnik sort of situation. He's the guy in the black turtleneck who's probably at a slam poetry thing, snapping along, whatever he may be doing. He's very modern. He sort of represents that kind of hipstery, I'm not doing what everyone else is doing. I usually play the funnier guys who are little and overreact to things, and this character is very, very naturalistic.
My name is David Kingsley in the production. I am the bigwig movie producer of the Globe Company, so I work for Hollywood. I used to work in the theater, though, so when I come to this boarding house to meet Terry Randall and to meet Jean, I've had that background in theater, so that's a constant conflicting theme that's seen throughout the whole play of the battle between choosing theater and choosing Hollywood. Well, with a role like this, I've gotten my biggest opportunity to kind of jump into a character and keep diving and keep asking questions. I mean, this play talks a lot about the topic of should you follow what you love, and should you pursue your dreams even if it's tough, or should you quit and pursue something that's going to make you money and allow you to eat and have a place to sleep. And it's really not as easy as saying go for what your dreams are or go and make money. So what I'm hoping is people walk out of here and they start asking themselves those questions of, where am I in my life right now? Stage Door runs November 3rd through 13th, and tickets are available now on our website or at the box office, and all NU students get a free ticket.
The crew of the Ridge Report is eagerly awaiting a fun and frightful Halloween night and are here to showcase some of their costumes. Vote for your favorite in our comments section.
First, we have Katie and Heather as Minnie Mouse and Alice in Wonderland. Their hobbies include drinking tea and hanging out with all of their Disney friends.
Now here's Alex Bach as a star football player. Alex is looking to lead his team to the state championship this year. He also enjoys being with friends and family.
Take a gander at what the Avengers dragged in. Or did they? Either way, here's sophomore Justin Pope with his classic Iron Man costume. Oh boy, it's getting steamy now.
And hoping to emerge from this contest as the winner is sophomore Tiernan Callahan McCann. With a hot dog costume like this, it'll be hard for the other contestants to catch up.
It's sophomore David Wajkowski as the Batman.
And now here's Jason Librock as Uncle Rico. His hobbies include playing football, which he kept telling me he could have went pro back in '82. Anyway, he now lives with his grandma and sells nylon Tupperware containers.
Last but certainly not least is Rachel Gromlovitz and Andrew Emmons as Sully and Boo from Monsters, Inc. Sully enjoys scaring the children of the human world, with the exception of Boo, a sweet little girl who's brave enough to face her biggest fears. That's all for now. Tune in next time for more on what's happening on the Ridge.
For more information on campus news and upcoming events, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and check out our website at ridgereport.niagara.edu.
I'm Anna Capello.
And I'm Franklin Heinzman.
Thank you for watching
The Ridge Report.